Eventually, the vast majority of people currently serving time in prison will walk out of one of these doors and back into their communities. But many of those individuals arrive in the system carrying a significant disadvantage: interrupted formal schooling or a complete lack of documented job credentials. This diagram illustrates the baseline problem. Without education, a vacuum of economic opportunity makes returning to crime highly likely. Public assumptions often frame classroom time inside a prison as a time management tool, a way to keep people busy and maintain a quiet facility. In North Carolina, correctional agencies treat education as a core, mandatory service. As of 2026, the state's official materials describe these programs as a central part of the correctional mission. This system functions as a structured pipeline, moving away from the concept of busy work to build a physical bridge between a prison cell and the external workforce. The state follows a strict chronological sequence: establish basic literacy first, build recognized credentials next, and maintain a focus on reentry throughout the process. The process begins by assessing individual gaps. Those without a high school diploma are placed into adult basic education or equivalency preparation. Once foundational literacy is achieved, individuals progress into specialized vocational training and college-level coursework. Providing that higher tier of instruction requires specialized staff and resources that a closed prison environment rarely possesses on its own. To bridge this gap, North Carolina integrates external community colleges directly into the correctional facilities. Institutions like Beaufort, Carteret, and Cape Fear community colleges bring their own instructors and curriculum behind the walls. They teach specific trades, like diesel mechanics, welding, and light construction, that match the specific labor needs of the surrounding regional economy. Since community colleges handle the instruction and testing, the resulting credentials carry the weight of recognized academic or workforce pathways that employers already trust. That external legitimacy provides a recognized credential for the individual to use immediately upon their release. This structure converts classroom time into targeted, actionable skills that align with the specific job openings currently available in the regional market. The education services in juvenile facilities follow a distinct model, separate from the workforce-heavy approach used in adult prisons. The juvenile model is dictated by developmental needs and school continuity, aiming to return young people to normal education as quickly as possible. These settings are small and intensive, typically keeping class sizes under 12 students and utilizing a team of social workers and psychologists. Returning to the adult system, however, reveals the practical friction that hinders the efficiency of the main reentry pipeline. We can see one major limitation in this logic model. These statewide educational pipelines apply to prisons. County jails operate under local rules and often lack the same standardized programs. Even inside state facilities, access is frequently disrupted by sudden facility conversions, severe staffing shortages, and strict security-level restrictions. While North Carolina's educational strategy is logically sound, the daily execution remains vulnerable to the unpredictable logistical realities of a captive population. To address these realities, the state relies on specialized programs like Think Smart and Bridge, which fuse academic education with hands-on rehabilitation and real-work experience just prior to release. An individual completing their sentence with no new skills faces a massive, often uncrossable gap to the workforce. But the individual leaving with a GED and a recognized community college credential has a direct route back into the community. Education alone cannot solve every societal challenge a formerly incarcerated person will face, nor does it erase a criminal record. Yet, when these programs are stable and directly linked to external labor needs, correctional education transcends busy work. It becomes the strongest possible bridge from a prison cell to a